Yo, everybody. Generikb here, and welcome to a very special unboxing. This is a 360-degree unboxing, thanks to the awesome guys at gearbest.com. So what you're looking at right now, before we get started, the camera is, the video is a 360-degree video. You have to be on Chrome to see it. Hopefully you are. It will look a little weird. Just take your mouse and just kind of click and drag it down a little bit. That is my own fault. I can't figure out how to make the, I think it's YouTube's fault. I can't figure out how to make the default viewpoint go up a little bit. Just want to let you know, you can click and drag and you can look all around this thing. All right, let me talk about this thing. This is a AMK 100S action 360-degree panoramic camera. It takes 4K video, uses a little micro SD card, and it is amazing, and it's super cheap compared to a lot of the other cameras that are similar to this out there. It's like $100 bucks, a little tiny bit over $100 on gearbest.com. If you're interested, you can click on the link in the description below. It's a sponsored link, and they even have a code that you can use to get a discount off of that. I'm not exactly sure how much, but hey, discount's a discount. So let me talk about the pros of this camera first. Number one, the cost. Super cheap for what you get. I'm sorry, it's so hot out here. Super cheap for what you get, and it's a good quality video. We'll talk about the quality in a minute. It has an amazing, a really slick iPad and Android app. So you can just like load it up, you connect to it through Wi-Fi, it has built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and then you can just control everything you want through here. The camera has the 360-degree mode. It has a 3D mode, so you can have like that left-right separation. So if any of you are using like Google Cardboard or any type of like a VR headset, this is compatible with that. You can put it right on, you can look, you can see that dude walking by. I mean, everything on there is like completely compatible with that stuff. All right, negatives to it, because there's always going to be negatives. The microphone is not the greatest, but I wouldn't expect it to be that awesome, because this is a sports action camera, like a GoPro. GoPro microphones aren't really that great either, but for the compact size, I mean, this thing is actually smaller than a GoPro. I would say it's closer to like one of those GoPro Blacks, GoPro Cubes, whatever they're called, the little tiny guys. Very small, very lightweight. But as you can tell, this is the microphone quality straight off of it. It's not the best, but I wouldn't expect it to be. So that's one thing. The second one, the video quality is really good for 360-degree cameras. Now you guys are probably looking at this and you're saying to yourself, it's really grainy. Like, and when it actually it uploads to YouTube as a 1080p surround video, and you guys may look at it and say, this looks really grainy. Most 360-degree video cameras produce video that looks like this. If you wanted like super crystal clear stuff, you would have to have one of those cages where you put like 6 different GoPros in there, and even then it's not going to be like super sharp. It's just a regular old, kind of 2D video. The reason for that is it captures in 4K, but you have to do a lot of kind of wrapping and warping and stretching of the video to get that full 360-degree effect. So most cameras aren't even equipped for that crystal clear 360-degree 4K 60 frames per second type video. This does 4K 30 frames per second right now, which is again great for like $100. If you guys wanted to spend a whole bunch of money and get the whole like GoPro Cube type of thing, power to you, but you're gonna pay for it. And so I think that is probably it for that. Let me show you all the stuff that comes with it. So this is the little box it comes with. Of course, I've looked at it already. So you got the little case for it, tiny carrying case. It's got, I want to show you this. It's got a waterproof case, and so it just kind of does the little. It is 1,000 degrees out here, by the way, so if I'm sweating like a pig, you know why. It's got the little case, You guys have seen this with GoPro stuff, so it's very quality type stuff. It's got the little buttons so you can access the camera without having to open it up. And the cool thing about it is this is compatible with all the GoPro type connectors. So you can see it's got like a little fork type thing. So it works with all of that stuff. You don't have to worry about getting different things if you're already hooked up with a bunch of GoPro paraphernalia. This one I really like. It's like a little silicone rubber case for it, and it's got a bunch of suction cups. So you could put this on like a top of a car and drive, and as you're driving, it'd be like your own Google Maps, you know, so you kind of go around. I think that is really nifty. It's got this little thing, which I think is used to connect to a bike, so you put it on your handlebars and ride around, which is very cool. And then just stuff like there's a big kind of sticky pad one, so you can kind of more permanently stick that somewhere else, like on a wall or a window. No, don't put it on a window. Use the suction cups for that. And then of course it's got a cable, so you can connect that to your computer, do all your syncing and stuff like that. There's software that you download that will take the raw footage, is kind of like a weird looking fisheye. The software that you get with it will automatically convert that, and it'll turn it into the appropriate 3D video, and then from there you can just upload it directly to YouTube. It's got all the metadata in it that YouTube needs to know that this is a spherical video. It's very perfect. Okay, the one snag about it that I just remembered, this is a 360 degree panoramic, so it's 360 degree around, but kind of like a 180, you know, dome. It's like half of a sphere is kind of like your range. So because of that, that's why when you first watch the video, you see that little cutoff point where it's black underneath. That's because it's under here, like you can't really see it. I know there's got to be a way through YouTube or through editing to set the default where you start viewing. I've looked it up. I've seen the metadata for it. I'm too dumb to figure out how to do it, but I know it's possible. So it's not any downfall of the camera. It's a little bit of user error, and I think YouTube could make it a little bit easier. Facebook is easy. It's like drag where you want it to start, boom. And this, you can upload this stuff to Facebook too, by the way, even though I never do. Alright, so that being said, if you guys are interested in this camera, link in the description. There's a discount code in the description. Go check it out. Super cheap, super fun. I know I'm going to be using this quite a bit in my vlogs and stuff like that. But I also got this from TT Games. This is a Star Wars The Force Awakens Buzz Kit. This Lego Star Wars Force Awakens comes out, I believe, the 28th of this month. Hopefully I'm getting it a little bit earlier so I can show you guys sneak peeks of that. That would be pretty cool. But I want to show you. Wait, I got to make sure the stuff doesn't fall off. There we go. So first, a full giant Lego Stormtrooper minifig alarm clock. It's got the whole full articulation of the legs and the arms, and the alarm clock right in the middle of it. It's really, really cool. This cable is used for something I'm going to show you here right now. This is the nutty part of it. Unfortunately, it's so bright out here, you guys aren't going to be able to really see it, but I'm going to show you anyway. Blink, you open it up, and it has a little LCD screen in it, and hold on, is it going to, it auto plays. I'm going to, it's playing the trailer to the game in this. This is like a Father's Day card on steroids. You know what I'm saying? It's super cool, and you can connect that cable over here, and you can download all sorts of assets. Like you can check out the all the movies that they have on here and stuff. Not the game, unfortunately. The game comes out on the 28th. Alright, but that's it. Thank you, TT Games. Thank you, GearBest, for hooking me up with it. I'm gonna call AMK100S. I wrote it there so I could remember. If you guys enjoyed this and you want to see some more of this type of 360 unboxings in different areas, Let me know if there's something I can do better about it. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. But that's doing it for me. Until next time, take care. Brush your hair. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.